You know where you are? You're in the Guns and Radio podcast, baby. You're gonna die.
Welcome to the podcast. We got fun and games. We review all the songs, and honey, you know our names. This is Dustin, Bonez.
And I'm Chris Caputo. Welcome to Guns and Radio, episode number 44.
46, bro.
Oh, god damn it, I am Listen, it's not Guns and Radio if we don't fuck up something every week. And come on.
We struggle with that more than I think any other podcast in the history of podcasts, remembering what number it is.
Listen, we just have a plan of what we do. We don't rehearse anything. It's just okay, we're gonna do this, and then we just let that shit flow. And so that's why after episode 30, I think we just gave up remembering which one we're on.
It used to be we couldn't remember to review or to rate the songs. Then we went through a little bit of a spell where we couldn't remember what song we were supposed to do that day. And now we can't remember it's just too much, people. You can't expect too much out of us, man. Oh, man. We got a good show for you guys today, though. We've got Ball by Izzy Stradlin, the name of a song that I am a little bit apprehensive about, but, you know, we're going to get to it. We're going to give it a try. We're going to see what it's like. And, yeah, we're going to get it by the balls, and we're going to review the fuck out of that song.
Or if you're Lance Armstrong, we grab it by the ball.
Yeah, right. Maybe that's what the song's about. You know, they say Hitler only had one. Yeah, I bet you didn't know that. It's a piece of history. I don't know if that's true, but it's fun to think about. It's funny to speculate. Like that's what all this is about. But we're going to do on this day in history, plus we've got an extra shitty music video that we're going to watch today, something very cringeworthy that I've been sitting on for a while. And if you're an old school internet fan, this is going to make you cringe all over again. So get ready. Before we get started with the show, it's time to blow the whistle and roll the shout-out train. Chris, who you got for me this week?
Two very quick shout-outs this week. Gotta give a big shout-out to Franz and Roses for making that recent Not in This Lifetime fan selects video. So I know I sent it to you, Dustin. You love the shit out of it. We both love it. Yeah, and we were planning on doing a watch-along for it, but since it's not something that's easily available for all of you guys and all our listeners, we sort of decided against it. But we definitely have to give a shout-out to Franz for that, because he did a tremendous job collecting footage from 2016 Not in This Lifetime tour stuff, even from the Troubadour show, which is insane. And
nice.
The audio quality is on there, was phenomenal. Great performances. Definitely a shout out to him. And I have to give a shout out to on Twitter at the GNR girl. She tweeted about it, sent us a link to it, downloading it. So I have to thank her for that, give her a shout out for making it known to us. And yeah, that's my shout outs for this week. If you ever want to shout out, guys, follow us on Twitter or Instagram, both at Guns and Radio Pod, and maybe get a shout out in the next episode.
That's right. And you can also, if you want to interact with us, join the conversation. You can go to our Discord. If you want to get your free invite, head over to gunsandradio.com. And that's the best place to come in and talk to Caputo and myself, because we're always, I wouldn't say we're on there 24/7, but we pop in and say hi, and we always answer if somebody direct message. At least me, I always answer. It takes me a while, but it gets done. We get it done. We get the job done. That's what we're about. It's
absolutely.
Can it get done? You just gotta be a little patient. Maybe not always on time and everything, but we've got this is going to be a good week for us, because we've got a bonus show coming up for you this Wednesday. More on that later. But it's also, I'm getting to go on vacation, and it's Canada Day and the 4th of July Day all on the weekend, or Independence Day as it's called.
Yes.
And so we're gonna do a Canada versus America debate. Which one's better in the bonus show? And no, I'm kidding. I made that up. Oh man, sometimes it might be a little hard to make that argument.
Yeah.
But man, we're still trucking along. And speaking of Canada Day and Independence Day, those are some great moments because of the history that is surrounding both of those for two great countries that just happen to be side by side and joined together to bring you this podcast. That's right, we are here with the approval of the entire United States and the entirety of Canada. Like, I got a letter from the White House saying that, you should do this podcast, and it's an ambassador thing. So
Bullshit.
Now that I'm done bullshitting you with something that never actually happened, let's take a look at what on this day in rock and roll history.
We've got to go back into history.
That reminds me. Have you seen the new Bill and Ted trailer yet?
Oh, I've not actually, but it has popped up on my feed. I definitely have to give it a look.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either, but that's exciting news.
Yeah, man. Keanu Reeves is like back doing everything now. Like he's doing Bill and Ted 3, Matrix 4. There's another John Wick.
They're doing a 4, really?
They are.
I didn't know that sucks because the Matrix 2 and 3 suck.
Yeah, I was gonna say hopefully they can wash the piss poor taste out of our mouths after those last two.
I would just reboot the sequels, pretend that the last two never happened, and start all over. I'd be fine with that. Because, I mean, it wasn't that the movie sucked. Special effects were great. It's just, the first one, the big thing about the first Matrix was it made sense.
Yeah.
And I didn't get any sense out of the other two. I couldn't figure out what the fuck was going on. But that's just me. Maybe I missed something, but I wasn't going to watch these, 3-hour movies. Like,
about 2 and change.
Yeah, that's way too much for me to watch a movie I didn't like the first time again. So, but anyway, let's take a look at what happened on this day in 1967. Girlfriend Keith Richards was found guilty of allowing his home to be used for the illegal smoking of cannabis. And oh, how the times have changed.
Especially here.
I know, right?
Yeah,
he was sentenced
to cannabis anywhere.
I know, right? Well, not anywhere. You still can't do it here.
Oh, where you are? Yeah, it's different.
Yeah, all the more reason to come to Canada. We'll be like Impact Wrestling. We'll move the production just so I can freely smoke my cannabis. It'll be like right there at the border. Like I'll move to just over the border.
Listen, just come to Windsor. You're basically right beside Detroit.
Just right there. Oh man, I gotta at some point. If I ever do, we've talked about on the show like me coming to Canada and meeting you and was doing one of these in person.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, if that ever does happen, get ready because it's not gonna be a good episode. You're gonna see me the whole time. What song are we listening to?
Slash is here now.
Oh, dude, yeah. Bring Slash with me. Hey guys.
Yeah, bring Slash. I don't want fucking Vince Neil around here. That guy's a prick. That guy's a real piece of fucking work.
So anyway, Keith Richards had to do a year in jail. Fuck, they gave him a whole year for that. I didn't even know he went to jail. I guess it makes sense though. And he had to pay a £500 or $850 fine. It says his prison number was 5855. And Mick Jagger was charged $100 or £100, which is about $170, and given 3 months in jail on the drug charges. Jagger and Richards were both released and granted a bail of £7,000 the following day. Well. Oh, man, how times have changed. Let's fast forward a year later, and there was a free concert held in, this is great, talk about drugs. A free concert was held in London's Hyde Park with Pink Floyd, Jethro Tull, Tyrannosaurus Rex, and Roy Harper. The afternoon concert was the first free festival to be held at Hyde Park, and the concert was held to coincide with the release of Pink Floyd's second album, A Saucer Full of Secrets. Or a saucer. Yeah, Saucer Full of Secrets.
Saucer Full of Secrets, yeah. It's like, yeah. Pink
Oh,
Floyd.
Pink Floyd. What's your favorite Tyrannosaurus Rex song?
T-Rex is the one that GNR was rumored to cover.
Oh, is that it? For real?
I don't know. That's the only one I know.
I've never heard of. I've heard of Jethro Tull. I couldn't tell you a Jethro Tull song though.
Aqualung, I think. Yeah.
Huh?
Aqualung, I think. There's one like on a rock band or a Guitar Hero. Yeah, Aqualung by Jethro Tull. That's one.
Maybe that's why I've heard of them, because of Guitar Hero.
Sitting on the park bench, that all goes. I forget.
If we ever start a YouTube channel, we should have a Guitar Hero battle between the two of us.
Listen, I'll just play like all Chinese Democracy on Rock Band. That's it.
Got a friend of mine that's little brother was hooked on Guitar Hero, and this little fucker, like, I can play up to the blue button. This little fucker played on expert all the time. Mm-hmm. And so he was playing through the fire and the flames on Guitar Hero 3 because he claimed he could do 100%.
Oh.
And so we were calling bullshit. So the little fucker's fingers are just going 90 to nothing. And I'm trying to fuck him up. So I'm like jumping in front of the TV and dancing around and shit like that. And he's just like steadily going, and I can't make him miss a thing. So I turned the TV off. And when I turn the TV off, he looks me dead in the eye with this serious pissed off face. And his fingers never stop moving. And he's like, turn the fucking TV back on, Bertram. That's not fair. And I was like, all right. So I figure now I've got him. So I turned the TV back on. The little fucker didn't miss one goddamn note the whole time.
Oh, shit.
And no, he actually did it. I don't think he messed up till the end, and I got him to crack up about something. Like I was picking on him the whole time, and I finally got him to crack up and laugh about something, and that fucked him up a little bit right at the tail end. But I was like, boy, you need to get laid. We got to get you out of this house. We got to find you a woman.
Yeah, stop fucking jerking it to Dragon Force.
Oh man, I miss Dragon Force though. Didn't we talk about them recently?
Yeah, because their old lead singer is now the lead singer of Skid Row.
Oh yeah.
ZP Third, I believe his name is. Yeah.
What's your favorite Dragon Force song?
Well, it's definitely not. Well, to do with Fire Than Flames is generic. No, actually, one on my phone, Heroes of Our Time.
Heroes of Our Time. Mine's Trail of Broken Hearts.
Oh, it's a good one too.
Yeah, good songs. Good songs. My only bitch about Dragon Force is that all of their songs are like 15 fucking minutes long.
Yeah, and they're all like literally like the same sort of like structure wise. So it comes with like a kick-ass intro, and you get like the first verse, chorus, another verse, another chorus, and like some other like bridge part, and then they just like fucking, I don't know what the hell they do, like freaking put like all this freaking Nintendo sounds on their fucking guitar for like 2 minutes, and then it comes back with a nice outro, and then that's it.
We were talking about at one point when I was in college, while Dragon Force was huge, we were talking about, I used to be big into Irish drinking music, and me and my buddies, we would like to get drunk and sing, you know, that kind of shit. So we discovered that you could take pretty much any Dragon Force song, change the tempo, and make it an Irish drinking song, and it fits perfectly. Like on the cold winter morning in the time before the light and flames of this eternal rain, we ride toward the night.
It works. That actually works. Holy shit.
1984. Bruce Springsteen kicked off his first leg of the Born in the USA tour with a 3-night run at the Civic Center in St. Paul, Minnesota. He would play he would play a total of 156 shows, which the tour ended on October 2nd, 1985. Remember when the tour was about a year long and not 6 fucking years?
Yeah, tell Guns N' Roses that.
Oh man, they've always had long tours though. Like even in the Use Your Illusion days.
That was Use Your Illusion was a good like 2 years, year and a half, 2 years. The Chinese Democracy tour, like Like started,
Oh
then got
God.
canceled, and then came back. Then it's like, oh, we're canceling again, and then it's like it was all over the place for a good 12 years that tour.
I caught the tail end of the Chidem tour, which wasn't called the Chidem tour in retrospect, but
Yeah,
it was
'cause by then it
called the
was what,
Chidem tour. It was
up
just
close
the
and personal or
2000.
whatever.
No, it was just called the 2011 tour.
Oh, okay. Because I know they toured up to 2014. Oh, that was probably up close and personal then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
up close and personal, once in a lifetime, and I went twice.
Hmm.
Actually, I won tickets to the Atlanta up close and personal show while I was standing in line to get in. I won a contest. I didn't know if I had won, so I went ahead and drove the 4 or 5 hours to Atlanta and
Hmm.
got in line, and had my phone out waiting on the message that I'd won because I didn't have the money to buy the ticket. I didn't even have a plan if I didn't win, and so I got a message on the phone, and yeah, I got a message saying I'd won, and what happened was this guy he had 2 tickets, and he was giving them away, and you had to make a video explaining why you should be the one that he picks to win the tickets. Now, I was a little younger at the time, so this part didn't age very well, but we did it, and it was funny at the time. And to be honest, I still think it's funny. I don't even care. Uh, me, me and Rick, we dressed up like terrorists, and we made his kitchen look like a cave, and we made those back when all those terrorist videos was coming out
Hmm.
all the time, and we we dressed up like we weren't offensive, like we didn't have fake beards and turbans or nothing like that, but we did have bandanas, and like Rick had one over covering his face, and we didn't even have machine guns. Like instead of guns, like I was holding a camera tripod, and
Yeah.
I don't remember what Rick was holding, but we were holding shit that was just kind of in the basic shape of guns. And he had this little puppy named Rocket, and it was the cutest little dog you ever saw. And I'm holding Rocket, and I'm like, and if we don't win this contest, we don't get these tickets, we're gonna kill this puppy. Do you really want that on your? And the whole time, like I'm trying to be serious, we're trying to film him to where he looks scared and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
Rocket's like trying to lick me because this dog loved me. So like I'm holding him, he's just licking my face the whole time.
Oh my.
And I'm like, yeah, good boy. I'm trying not to scratch his belly or do none of the stuff I normally do. So I'm holding this dog. So we ended up splicing B-roll footage in there of just Rocket sitting on the stool, just looking around confused because he wanted to jump off. And that's where we got the scared Rocket footage, was we put him on a stool and just sit there and filmed him, and he was getting bored, didn't want to be up there, so he was like considering whether or not he should jump off, and he was like looking around. That's where we got that footage from. What were we talking about?
Something.
On this day in history,
Moving on to the next one.
1985. David Bowie and Mick Jagger recorded a version of the Martha Reeves and the Vandellas. I don't know. Anyway,
Vandellas, yeah.
they recorded the Dancing in the Street for the upcoming Live Aid fundraising event. Man, oh man, we had some fun with that one, didn't we?
Oh yeah, we that was one of our shitty music video watch alongs. I forget which episode it was, but it's up there in the archive on gunsradio.com. Check it out.
Oh yeah, that was bad.
That was some other shit. We ripped that video to shreds. Holy, it was fun, but like shit, we went off on that.
I wouldn't say that was the shittiest music video we ever watched, but it was.
It's like top 3.
Yeah, it's definitely up there. God, that was awesome.
There's more we have in store, like in due time, but
yeah, we can't just torture the audience with a shitty music video every single week.
yeah, and ourselves too at that point, it's just like,
I know, right? We're about to be torturing ourselves with shitty movies in an upcoming podcast or an upcoming YouTube series.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
I'm dreading the first one. I will say that. Like, I'm dreading sitting through that movie again, but I know it's going to make a good video and a good kickoff. Shall we tell them what it is?
Not yet. I think let's. Well, I'll drop a hint. I will say there's a GNR song in the end credits of this movie. That's it.
And that's how we link it to this show to make a good spin.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so then we go down to 1988. Brenda Ritchie, the wife of Lionel Richie, was arrested in Beverly Hills, California after allegedly hitting the singer and a young woman after she found them in bed together. Oh, the singer. So she beat up Lionel and his girlfriend. She was released on $5,000 bail, and the charges were eventually dropped. Oh man, that sucks. Poor Lionel.
Listen, you got caught with his pants down. That's your fault, buddy. Like you're gonna get your ass smacked around.
Oh my god. How bad is that? And then of all people, like, it's just a stagehand that walks in. Who gives a fuck?
He's married, motherfucker.
That's why you don't do it at your house. You go to her house, you dumb fuck.
Or you go to this thing called a hotel.
Yeah, you use a fake name. You check in under her name. I know, man. There's ways of going about this.
Yeah, like Airbnb didn't exist then, but exists now. So I mean, that makes it much easier.
And back then in the 80s, you didn't even need a credit card to get a hotel. Like you could put
pay cash.
You could say it was anybody. You could have had any fake name. Like there would have been no way. And let's be real, like you can't afford it. You can't afford a 7-Eleven, or not a 7-Eleven, but a Motel 6.
Really? Yeah, like a Super 8 even.
This motherfucker could afford to cheat in a Hilton. Why the fuck is he bringing this bitch home?
This guy could afford fucking. Oh man! So then now money, like a Beverly Hills hotel. Fuck, I don't remember. There's like names, or famous ones down there somewhere.
Yeah, I'll never be able to afford to go to those.
Like a fucking Chateau Marmont or something. I don't know. I could have just named a wine for all I know. I don't fucking know.
It's fine because I wouldn't know if you did. Let's see. In 1994, Oasis made their debut on BBC TV's Top of the Pops, performing their new single, Shaker Maker. Oh, man. Why can't we have a GNR song named Shaker Maker?
Shake Maker!
That's like an Izzy song.
Shake Maker, something about driving down the road.
While the wind and the oceans are doing normal stuff. Now, let's be real. If it was an Izzy song, it would go like this. Shake a maker. Shake a maker. Shake a maker. And then just kind of be like that for 4 minutes.
Yeah, like all you see is like in the lyric books, Shaker Maker times like 27. Repeat on end.
And then like in parentheses, it's Shaker Maker, and then in parentheses, it says Shaker Maker.
Shake time.
Commence to shaking, everybody.
Shake and bake. Shake and bake.
That's what we should do. We should get us. We should get together one day and record us making an Izzy song. And we'll record the demo ourselves, and then we'll send it to Izzy and see if he's interested in taking this off our hands. And all he has to pay us for this is a McDonald's coupon, please.
Yeah, I'll take $20 and maybe like a carton of cigarettes or something.
Send me a McDonald's gift card. And
a carton of Marlboros.
And a carton of Marlboros. I'm trying to quit smoking, so I don't know though. I couldn't smoke those. If they came from Izzy Stradlin, I'd have to put them in the box.
Yeah, I was gonna say we don't get those in Canada, so I could probably sell those for a pretty penny over here.
Really?
Yeah, we don't get Marlboros here. They're very hard to find. Maybe you could find them at like duty free at the airport, but like these days, who the hell's going to an airport?
That's funny. I never thought of that. Well, let's see. In the year 2000, Eminem's mother went to court claiming defamation of character in a $10 million civil suit after taking exception to the line, my mother smokes more dope than I do. from her from her son's single, "My Name Is." He got sued by Mama.
Yeah, that even kind of reminds me of like other celebrities just like suing other musicians or whatever, just because they mention their name in some like sort of quote unquote defamatory way. Like Lindsay Lohan's a victim of this. I think like one, yeah,
Lindsay Lohan.
yeah, she freaking sued Pitbull once because he had a line in a song saying "Got it locked up" like Lindsay Lohan. Like, what? Who gives a shit? Yeah, and then she like tried, dude. Even better than that. Later on, I remember there's also another story reminds me of how like she tried to sue Rockstar Games because like they may have used her likeness or something for Grand Theft Auto, but like it looked nothing like her. This chick.
What? I
Yeah,
didn't
so there's
know
like
about this.
this is from a couple of years ago, I think. So there's like one like in-game character or whatever. Like I think if you look at the cover art, there's like the girl taking the picture with her phone, whatever, in the bikini, whatever. And Lindsay Lohan tried to sue them because like, oh, that's my likeness or some shit. Like it looks nothing like you, you crack horse. So shut the fuck up. Who cares? Now she's
Yeah.
busy fucking hosting a beach club in fucking Mykonos. Have fun.
I never heard this, but
Yeah.
huh? Sounds
Yeah.
about right.
Now she's
Speaking
busy
of
doing the crack cocaine in Greece. It's fun.
crack cocaine and what?
In Greece. She owns like some beach club and like the fucking party cities there.
Oh man! Speaking of crack whores, in 2004, Courtney Love.
I thought you were gonna make like an ECW joke. I was like, oh, because every chick that was a heel there was a crack whore, according to the fans.
Oh my god!
So that I just wanted to see their tits.
Yeah, well, I mean, come on, Francine, let's do this. In 2000, I don't know why Courtney Love. Well, yeah, I do know why. It's just a perfect segue. Anyway, this drunk bitch was reprimanded by the Los Angeles judge Melissa Jackson for turning up 5 hours late to a hearing where she pleaded guilty on a single charge of disorderly conduct. Wow, only one? So by 2004, she was starting to get her shit together. She only had one single charge of disorderly conduct. I'm impressed. She was given a discharge on the condition that she paid the victim's medical bill, so somebody was fucking...
Yeah, she probably like turned someone into a freaking paraplegic. If it was
What
that
the
bad.
fuck happened? I don't even know what the fuck happened. There's a victim with medical bills. Oh my god! I'm
Gotta pay
tempted
for
to
their
look
life
this up.
support.
She had to join a drug program and stay out of trouble. 1 year later, in 2005, Courtney Love was arrested. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Oh my god. I have no clue what this lawsuit is about, but here's the context clues I have to go by. Courtney Love, victim, medical bill. And she was forced to join a drug program. Oh my god.
It wouldn't be the first time she joined one, so
Well, maybe it'll stick one of these days.
hopefully.
All right, let's go. Oh wow. The next one we go from to right to another crazy woman apparently. Elvis Presley's daughter, Lisa Marie, filed for divorce from her fourth husband. Look, if you don't get it right the first 3 times, why would you do this a fourth time?
Yeah, it's just like, why are you spending all this money on weddings? Like, at this point, if you're gonna get married multiple times, just fucking do it at City Hall. Or like go to Vegas and get like the friggin' $200 bundle package where you get like a short Asian man who's a pastor to like just say, you are now married. Go kiss and fuck, that's whatever. When you get like the mugs and the shirts and everything, that's it.
You can have the ceremony and not be legally married.
Yeah.
Like, you can be married in the eyes of the Lord without bringing the law into it.
Or just do what Gene Simmons did and just be cheap and not pay for a wedding for 30 years and then say, oh, finally, we might as well.
Yeah, who can blame him, though?
Yeah.
Let's see here. They had just celebrated their 10th anniversary last January. So they celebrated their 10th anniversary in January, and then they couldn't make it to June. She had previously been wed to, let's see, Danny Keough. I don't know.
Keough? Is that probably?
Yeah. From 88 to 94, she married Michael Jackson. From 94 to 99, Nicolas Cage. Oh, yeah.
Holy shit. I forgot about that too. That happens?
At least
Someone married that man?
At least this time she waited a couple of years before she got married again. Oh my God.
Yeah, but still, like, I would have stayed with Michael Jackson. You would have had all the money in the world.
I know, right? Like, I mean,
that would have been the smart thing to do.
Yeah.
I mean, I know he's a kind of probably like a character for sure, but like, still, look, even after in death, he still is making bank.
I know, right? She, I don't think she was his type.
Yeah.
Without getting too offensive.
Mm-hmm.
I know we got acquitted, but you know, not paying some money he did. And in 2019, former GNR, just last year. This made on this day in history. Of course, we remember when this happened. Steven Adler was taken to the hospital after stabbing himself. Poor Steven, man. Steven needs to be showing a lot more love than he gets.
Oh, absolutely. Like, and I remember like seeing this on TMZ like the day it happened. I was like, oh shit, what? Steven Adler?
Yeah, I thought we might lose him this time, to be honest with you, and I was kind of sad about that because I love Steven, man. Like he seems like such a nice guy in real life.
Yeah, even though like you can understand half of what he says now. That's all the drugs, though.
Yeah. We used to talk about meeting Steven Adler, about meeting GNR members, and I always said that I had a feeling that like I would be done meeting Steven long before Steven was done talking to me. Doesn't mean I don't want to meet him though. Like, I'd love to meet Steven.
Absolutely, dude. You're one of the OG 5 of GNR. No one's ever going to take that away from you.
Well, you ready to watch this music video?
Yeah, let's. I have it loaded up here.
Let me
while
get it so I can hold it up to my face. So we're gonna be watching a video from 2011.
Mm-hmm.
Now there used to be a YouTube channel I watched a lot called Hot for Words. And if you remember Hot for Words, she used to be she would basically take a word of the day, and she would talk about that word's origin and where it comes from, what its original definition was, which is really interesting because you don't really realize, you know, some of the words we use every day didn't always mean what we think they mean now.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, then she decided to post this piece of shit out of the blue one day. And this is a music video of her attempt to make a rap song. And the name of this song is Google Sexy. So we're going to let you take time to load it up. Head over to gunsandradio.com. Click on the link for this episode, which is, of course, episode 46, titled Ball. And inside that, you'll find an embedded video link. Load it up, get past the ads, hit pause at the 0 mark, and when we tell you to, hit play. And then you can watch along with it. You ready, Caputo?
I'm ready. I'll let you count it down this week.
All right. 3, 2, 1, play.
Okay, he's typing some shit.
Notice how nobody ever uses a mouse.
Okay, who's a Russian hooker escort? Who is that? Are they going to pay them?
Yeah, the Russian chick is Hot for Words.
Oh. I was gonna say she looks like like that or like a young Karen in the making. I was gonna say the short hair, like oof.
Yeah, that wasn't a thing yet. As far as
Gordon Ramsay lookalike there.
Yeah, I don't know who he is. I don't know anybody in this video.
They're like, oh, we gotta like get some like diversity here, so let's get an emo dude. They're like, looks like the dude from Panic at the Disco, like when he was like 12.
That's a shitty lookalike for Gordon Ramsay.
It also kind of looks like a well-kempt Boris Johnson.
Oh, here we go. Here's my favorite part.
Meow, what the fuck?
I've never heard a frog make that sound. Oh, okay. What sound does a dog make? Tell us. Oh my god.
God, this emo kid's got moves.
At least somebody does in this music video.
Yeah. I mean, that's the only talent I see here. This guy's just pouring shit over himself. Like, bro, what are you...
That's Mountain Dew.
Ew, you're gonna smell like a Chad now.
This is back when all you had to do was post a thumbnail of tits to get views on YouTube.
Yeah, this is before you would get like easily censored on YouTube.
Yeah. Too bad. Oh, here you go.
Not here.
Oh my god, this is so bad.
What the f... Wow, so now it went educational for like a good 10 seconds?
I know, right? Is that it? Is it over?
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, and it's available on iTunes if you just have to have the MP3 to this piece of shit.
So if you have 99 cents or whatever amount it's worth and you really want to spend it on something that, like, worthless, you should instead donate that to a charity and don't buy the song on iTunes.
Oh my god! You know, I haven't seen that in years. I've just been sitting on it because it occurred to me that this, you know, we do a bit for a shitty music video, and then I was like, oh yeah, and then I kept forgetting about it.
Yeah, this is just what the fuck.
Oh my god! Yeah, I'd forgotten just how bad it was.
Oh gosh, that was not good. That is now like in like my top 5 like shittiest music videos of all time.
Yeah.
The number 1 we haven't even hit yet, which we probably will cover in a future episode. But
oh boy,
I think I know you know what I know what I'm talking about.
Oh my god. Yeah. Anyway, with that, you want to get on the ball and listen to the song "Ball"?
Yeah, let's talk about "Ball Singular" by Izzy Stradlin.
I'm Googling the lyrics.
You'll laugh your ass off at them.
Oh god. Is it just it's the same thing over and over again?
Yeah. It's another "Here Comes the Rain."
Well, here we go. You know, if you Google sexy, we come up. Breaker 19.
Yeah, especially this dumb speech.
Yeah, I got some AC/DC vibe.
Yeah. Like when I briefly listened to it before we recorded this, it literally to me it sounds like AC/DC but with shittier lyrics. This is a song for dads.
Go get that ball.
Hey kid, get that fucking ball. I'm gonna kick your ass.
Is he saying no? I'm not gonna go get the ball.
Yeah, and then
Get
that's
your
where
own goddamn ball.
So he smacks a child and he's like, "Get out of here."
Okay, I think it sounds like he's saying, Go get the barnyard. That's what I'm hearing.
It's actually "Go Get the Ball, Y'all," and he says it about 16 times.
Musically speaking, it's pretty solid.
Yeah, it's a damn good instrumental, but just like lyrically, it's ass.
Yeah.
It's like if AC/DC got censored by their record label, so they couldn't talk about their actual balls or like tits. So they have to talk about dad stuff. Because now that's their target demographic.
That's their new album, actually. All right, we're getting a breakdown. It's like I want to dig it. It's just I can't. Oh, here we go again. Here we go get the what? Go get the ball.
Oh, that
Who?
thing.
What ball? Is that it?
I think so. Yeah.
Well, hang on. I want to hear the intro to that one more time. Oh, man. I found it. Here we go. This is what I'm thinking of.
Shoot the Thrill.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah,
Shoot
there
the
we
thrill.
go. Iron Man. I remember that.
Okay. That was fucking with me because I knew it was making me think of an AC/DC song. Okay, so ratings. Do you want me to go first this time?
Yeah, I'll let you go first this week.
I'm going to give it a 1.
All right.
And the only reason it's getting that is because instrumentally wise, it was pretty good, but the lyrics got annoying. I'm not gonna lie, that got old pretty quick.
Yeah.
So yeah, I found an Izzy song I don't like. What was the last one I hated? When
Probably
Here
the
Comes
first
the
one we
Rain.
did. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh man, now
One
those
of
guys
those.
from Bucket of Trouble are gonna be pissed off at me. And I'm in their Facebook group now, so they're gonna all be pissed off at me. But
Oh
I
shit.
do not like this song.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about it either. Like lyrically, it's like a -4, but like instrumentally, it's really good. If it's like, I would like to like mash this up with like a different set of lyrics and see how that would work. But
Yeah.
like, I'm probably gonna be going the same range with you. I'm gonna give it like a 1.5.
All right, there you go, guys. We didn't like it, but at least we were honest. So
Yeah, a great instrumental, but needs a good updated lyrics or something, or at least describe what ball we're getting. You know, that'd be helpful. You could do "Go get the ball, y'all. Go get the ball, y'all," and then something rhymes with that, and then you can go back to the first line, kind of thing. That would have been a
like
chorus right there.
I would accept that as like even if it had like a different like you said chorus. If it had a chorus, that would be one thing. If it at least had like a verse or something, and then go get the
Mhm.
ball, y'all was the chorus, then I could accept that. But yeah, this is a filler song. This was Izzy being lazy and throwing together something to fill out an album.
Yeah, this is like what we mentioned. I know previously when we've covered Izzy songs on this podcast. Like he has like some really good like lyrically written songs, and like there's songs like this where it's like "Here Comes the Rain," where he just repeats like the same shit over and over, and it's just like, what do you expect?
No, man, this made "Here Comes the Rain" look like November rain.
Oh That's a hot take. Okay. Jeez.
This was awful. Like, if it wasn't for the music, and even the music, I can't really much points for the music because it shoot the through.
Yeah. It's good for like an AC/DC like tribute album, but I don't know if it's good for Izzy Stradlin.
There you go. That's our feedback. So I guess we're gonna go get the ball, but you guys went and got the ball for us over on Twitter when you got us up to 150 followers. So we want to say thank you, and we're gonna say thank you this Wednesday when we do our bonus show. Caputo, why don't you tell them what song we're gonna be listening to this Wednesday on Canada Day?
Oh, so the winner of our bonus show poll is, drumroll please. Yeah, we're going back to Chinese Democracy with Better. And I'm looking forward to this one.
Oh yeah, man, this is one of my favorite songs ever. I can't wait to really break this down. And we're gonna be listening to the album version, not one of the 900 other versions we got over the last couple of summers.
Yeah, we will make mention of them though, for sure. Like, we'll make mention of like the 06 demo, $3 Pyramid, the early instrumental of it. Yeah, we'll make a mention of it, and we'll try and like make our comparisons to that. So we'll hear that in this.
I believe that we can make an entire podcast on episode on Better. Just Better alone. Like, when we talk about like, yeah, all kinds. So we don't want to give too much away. But yeah, it's coming up this Wednesday. 2 days. 2 days. You gotta wait, folks, to get that bonus show.
Get your double dose of some Guns and Radio.
2 scoops of fun right there.
Yeah. 2 scoops of wait, not Raisin Bran, that's kind of fucking shitty, but 2 scoops of a nice vanilla ice cream with that.
We're the vanilla ice cream of podcasts, I guess.
We're just everywhere. You can't escape us.
We're what happens when you buy that Neapolitan ice cream where it's got like all the different flavors, but then you forget about it when you're unpacking the groceries, and you leave it on the counter, so you throw it in the freezer after about 2 hours, but it's already melted and everything's kind of mixed all together, and you can't figure out what the fuck you're eating when you finally do get around to it. That's us in ice cream.
That's interesting. I like to think we're like the Jack Daniels you put in your ice cream just to give some flavor to whatever you're eating. Like, we just don't give a fuck. We're just here to kick it up a notch, you know.
We're what happens when you go to Baskin Robbins and you're like, I'm gonna have 2 scoops of ice cream, and they say, what do you want? And you just say, surprise me. And so they don't even look. They like wear a blindfold, and then they just scoop out of 2 random buckets and then mix it together. Sometimes it might taste pretty good, sometimes not so much.
Yeah, and then you get pistachio, and you're like, fuck this shit.
Ugh. Pistachio ice cream is gross, but I like pistachios.
Yep.
But that's going to do it. I know, right? That's going to do it for this week's edition of Guns and Radio Podcast. Don't forget, head over to gunsandradio.com or anywhere where your podcasts are available now and check out GN Extra. It's no longer exclusively on our website. It's now everywhere. And see what we got in store for you this week on Extra. And until next time, well, until this coming Wednesday, I should say, I'm Dustin Bonez.
And I'm Chris Caputo. We'll see you on the bonus show this Wednesday and also each and every Monday on Guns and Radio. Peace.